am a dead man." "Hardy," said Nelson, "I am going fast. It will be all over with me soon. Come nearer to me. Let my dear Lady Hamilton have my hair and all other things belonging to me." Nelson informed Hardy that he was a dead man and that he was fading fast, stating that it would soon be all over for him. He requested Hardy to come nearer to him, instructed him, ensured that his dear lady Hamilton received his hair and all other belongings. He said to the shoemaker, "You are a big blockhead. You have done the reverse of what I desired you. I told you to make one of the shoes larger than the other, and instead of that, you have made one of them smaller than the other." He criticized the shoemaker, stating that he was a big blockhead and had done the reverse of what he had desired. He mentioned that he had instructed the shoemaker to make one of the shoes larger than the other, but instead one of them had been made smaller than the other. "I can extend no other mercy to you," said the Raja, "except permitting you to choose what kind of death you wish to die. Decide immediately, for the sentence must be carried out." "I admire your kindness, noble prince," said the jester. "I choose to die of old age." The Raja informed the jester that he could extend no other mercy except allowing him to choose the kind of death he wished to die. He urged the jester to decide immediately, as the sentence must be carried out. Jester expressed admiration for the Raja's kindness and chose to die of old age. Her mother said, "You must go straight to your grandmother's cottage and no loiter on the way. There is a wolf in the wood through which you are going, but if you keep the road, he won't do any harm. Now, will you be a good girl and do as I tell you?" The mother instructed her daughter that she must go straight to her grandmother's cottage without loitering on the way. She warned her about the wolf in the wood, but assured her that he wouldn't harm her if she kept to the road. She then asked her daughter if she would be a good girl and do as she was told. Next morning at breakfast, his wife said to him, "George, I think I can tell what is amiss with our clock." "Well, what is it?" he sharply asked. "It wants winding up," said his partner. At breakfast the next morning, George's wife remarked to him that she believed she knew what was wrong with her clock. George sharply asked her what it was. She replied that it needed winding up. A fawn one day said to her mother, "Mother, you are bigger than a dog and swifter and better winded, and you have horns to defend yourself. How is it that you are so afraid of the hounds?" She smiled and said, "All this, my child, I know fully well, but no sooner do I hear a dog bark than somehow or other my heels take me off as fast as they can carry me. One day, a fawn asked her mother why she was so afraid of the hounds despite being bigger, swifter, better winded, and having horns to defend herself. The mother smiled and explained that while she knew all those advantages, as soon as she heard a dog bark, her instinct drove her to flee as fast as possible. Young mole to her mother, "Mother, I can see." So her mother put a lump of frankincense before her and asked her what it was. "A stone," said the young one. "Oh, my child," said the mother, "not only do you not see, but you cannot even smell." A young mole told her mother that she could see. Her mother then placed a lump of frankincense before her and asked her what it was. The young mole replied that it was a stone. Mother sadly remarked to her child that not only she not see, but also she couldn't smell. "What are you doing, good old woman?" said the princess. "I am spinning, my pretty child." "Ah, how charming! Let me try if I can spin also." The princess inquired of the good old woman what she was doing. The old woman replied that she was spinning. The princess expressed her admiration and asked if she could try spinning as well. "You say," said the judge, "that the bag you lost contained 110 pounds. "Yes, your honor," replied the miser. "Then, as this one contains 100 pounds, it cannot be yours." The judge questioned the miser about the bag. He claimed to have lost containing 110 pounds. The miser affirmed that it did. The judge then deduced that since the bag in question contained 100 pounds, it couldn't be his. He answered slowly, "Alas, my dear son, why do you ask the one thing I cannot grant you? Your hands are too weak to rein those fairy beasts. You do not know the path. Come, ask something else, anything but that." He responded slowly, expressing his sorrow to his dear son, questioning why he asked for something he couldn't grant. He explained that his son's hands were too weak to rein in those fairy beasts and that he didn't know the path. Urged his son to ask for something else, anything but that.